Just stunning, stunning views. What a privilege to be here, absolutely amazing. Okay, out on the trails again. This time in the pretty stunning northwest Highlands of Scotland. On a trip that so far has not quite gone to plan. So, up here for 4 days, just doing a few of the hills, you know, some of the Munros around the area, with some friends of mine, 3 fellow stooges. But yeah, the weather has intervened somewhat. We've had a heavy late April snowfall, probably around about above 700 metres. So the last couple of days, we've found ourselves battling some really heavy snow, quite difficult conditions underfoot because of the heavy snow, which has really slowed us down. So we had to have a change of plan. We were originally planning to do a little bit of, certainly do at least one wild camp, but yesterday we were on the Five Sisters of Kintail yesterday, got an absolute drumming from the weather. You know, really heavy snow, so everything's got completely wet, so we've decided we're going to stick with a lower camp in a campsite in Glenshiel instead. Not quite the same. But anyway, out on the north side of Glenshiel this morning. It's a really lovely, serene, calm morning. Bit of mist rolling around, but very light wind. So totally atmospheric. Just wish you could capture it on the camera. Amazing. This is the great thing about Scottish weather. Half an hour ago, sunshine and t-shirts, and now we've
half an hour ago I was worried, should I have brought sun cream?
Yeah, now we've got a nice little snow shower. We're quite fortunate today that it looks like there are a few people who've been up here before us, so they've broken the trail, otherwise it'd be quite hard work, well, a lot more hard work. So following other people's footsteps is much easier than breaking trail yourself, like we had to do the last couple of days. Got to be honest here, if you asked me to pick my favourite walking conditions, this would probably be it. A lovely clear, cold day, walking on snow. Fantastic. I mean, just look at this, it's just amazing all around. Great views.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, we're on the top of Skirnan Cobberrain, enjoying the just amazing views, and having a spot of lunch. It almost makes up for the last couple of days of battling snow and blizzards. A nice little lunch spot that on the summit. It's just leaving the summit now, and we're heading off north to do another Munro. Fingers crossed that this afternoon is just as lovely as this morning's been. Well, after that beautiful weather on the tops, we've had a bit of a shoeing on the way down from the weather. Pretty heavy snow at the top, turned to rain, but fortunately it just seems to be clearing itself up again. Looks like we might get a bit more blue sky just before we finish, so that's what we're hoping for. But wow, so beautiful up on the tops. Right, let's get down. So back down in Glen Shiel. It wasn't the original plan. The original plan was to do a wild camp high up, but there were a couple of reasons why we haven't. First of all, is everything got properly wet, you know, not today but yesterday. Got absolutely soaked, so there was the fact that we'd be taking some wet gear, particularly a wet tent, up with us, and also we were camping around 700 metres and it was on that sort of borderline of snow and slush, and yeah, just not really very appealing. So we decided anyway, we're down here in Glen Shiel, lovely Glen Shiel, and we're going to do another day walk hopefully in the snow tomorrow, which will be great. Back out then in the glorious surroundings of Glen Shiel, and today, well, we're bathed in fantastic sunshine. It was a cold light last night, decent frost on the ground, but yeah, unbroken sunshine, beautiful. So heading up to a big beast of a hill, which is called Acra Lake. So a little bit of hard work to kick off with. Get a few metres of ascent done and then should be up to snow line probably in about 3/4 of an hour. Just reaching the snow line. Now, if you're coming up Acra Lake, be prepared. It's a long steep climb. on the summit of Acre Lake. Really lovely ascent that, very steep, but what a fantastic viewpoint this is. So I'll just turn the camera around. You can see the whole of Glen Shiel and looking right over to sort of Noida area as well. Absolutely stunning. Then also here, right in the distance, poking its head up out of the cloud, is Ben Nevis. So next stop then now is we're heading along the ridge to another Munro I can never pronounce, Mullock, blah, 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 but yeah, it's a lovely ridge walk, so it should be another fabulous part of the walk. We've walked along the ridge and we have reached, well, this in front of us is the next Munro, which is called Mullock Freach Corrie, which looks lovely, doesn't it? But those pinnacles there are perhaps a bit of an issue for us today. So I've been up here before in summer, and it's not too bad in summer because there's a nice path that you can follow on the other side. It's kind of undulating, it's quite exposed, it's just in a steep part, but it goes underneath the pinnacles. But we're pretty sure today that's going to be banked out in snow, which just makes it a different proposition altogether. And the snow today is softening up, and it's, yeah, we're not confident, let's put it that way. So we've decided we're going to take the sensible decision. It's there for another day, and rather than go and sort of risk it, we're gonna leave it here and enjoy ourselves. Do I sound convinced? Yeah, no, that's what we're doing. Just stunning views. What a privilege to be here, absolutely amazing. So I'm just dropped down a bit further on the ridge and just enjoying really the last couple of minutes before I turn off and go down to the valley below. Just taking what a fantastic day and what a place. Just glorious. Right. Long descent now. I'm just enjoying the lovely last 4-kilometre walk down this glen. It's bringing back some nice memories of my days on the Scottish National Trail where I came up this glen. But it wasn't as nice as it is today. It's a great part of the world, this, the Northwest Highlands. When you get the weather, it can't be anywhere better. It's just fantastic. So I'm going to enjoy this last couple of k's down, nice and easy, ambling along in the sunshine. Absolutely lovely.